London's best smooth jazz.
Hey Sally, Florida. Another hot one in Florida. Well, where I am, it's been another hot one here in the UK. Greetings, welcome to some best smooth jazz. Instrumental smooth jazz from London, UK, Grover Washington Jr. and his famous tune, The Soulful Strut, BSJ. Got a nice cup of tea here. Angie's not far away, which is always reassuring. Hi to Solar Radio listeners on DAB across the UK who play us out at a different time. Oh, and of course to our podcasters and our radio streamers. Released Spring 2022 from the album Let's Get Away, Norman Brown on BSJ.
This is Barbie Brooks from Central Texas, USA. I love your music and listen to you every day. It's just wonderful. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Chuck and Sammy How are you again today? Is that Conard, New Hampshire, in the US? Thank you to Jack and Tara, who are always joining us on Best Smooth Jazz in Berlin. Not forgetting Joss, who's in Stepney in the UK. Little restoration from Bob James. It's about 1990. I do love that. Released right about June 2022. Cindy Bradley. This is Drive on London's Best Smooth Jazz. All commercial-free instrumental smooth jazz, wherever you are. Watch us on the TV show. Catch it at bestsmoothjazz.com or join us on the audio stream. Tina, thanks for your email. I do like gardening. I like watching Angie doing all the gardening. You know, this time of year, sorting the garden out. I'll say, right from the house, just a little bit to the right with those begonias. Could you do that? I hope she's got a good one with us this time around. That is Drive from Cindy Bradley. Also say hello to Lindy Lou. Oh, Lindy, it has been years. Where have you been? You're going to enjoy this, unless you're going down with those American coastways or something, or stuck on the M1 here in the UK, where it's always bright and sunny, and everyone's having a good time in the UK. Don't believe it. Just don't believe what they say. You know what I mean? London's best smooth jazz. Best Smooth Jazz playing right here, Michael Fair, and Play It Like You Mean It. That's right.
Yeah, I mean it.
Pardon me?
I mean it.
Well, we just can't hear you at the moment. Try that.
Oh, can you not hear me?
No, I can now.
Okay.
I'd like one of these permanently where I can just turn you on and turn you off.
Well, you sort of have one of those, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll work it out. Well, we enjoyed that and we mean it. Thank you, Michael Fair. Before that, Carlos Santiago and his version, Ventura Highway. We love that, don't we?
Oh, I love that one, yeah. I liked it by America, though.
Yeah, I know, but they did it first, didn't they?
They did. They were the experts.
Horse with no name. Woman with the golden hair. Muskrat love. Muskrat to love.
And Ventura Highway.
That's right. That's Smooth Jazz. With me and Super Ange.
Me.
So music to dance to romance to, like I'm always saying, to go yachting to. Ah, yes, we like that. You got a yacht? Oh, we're just dreaming we're sitting there having a... Oh, what do you fancy this time of day?
Oh, what do I fancy? Oh, yes, please. But on the yacht.
Yeah.
A glass of champers. That would be nice, thank you.
Well, maybe a light martini would have done.
Oh, with an olive. Yes. Shaken, not stirred.
I was watching YouTube yesterday, and Jim Davidson, the comedian, internationally renowned in the UK.
Oh, brilliant chap, yeah.
Yeah, he is into sailing.
Oh, is he? What, Jim Davidson is?
Yeah, and he took a sailing yacht correspondent around his ship and videoed it. It was really, really interesting. Not a joke, nothing being funny. It was.
That's interesting.
He's
Perhaps,
really serious about it.
yeah. Well, perhaps we can go with him next time. I'd like that.
Who knows? The best man jazz. How are you today? Now, came across this in the shed in the backyard. Dubbed it over. Deeper Than You Think. George Benson classic. SJ app for Google, Flugel, Toogle, Tickle, and of course with the lady who begins her name with A. Plus, I think you can get them on bunty.com, can you?
Yes, absolutely so. Whatever you...
Get us all over the place, plus the podcast from Spotify to Google or whatever on London's best smooth jazz. We got a caller here. Hello.
Hi, Rod and Angie. It's Warren from Australia. Thank you for the lovely music on Best Smooth Jazz. Can you please play for me Desifinado by Stan Getz and Charlie Bird? Thank you. Bye.
Your request is our demand, our come on, our thing. Oh, Warren, does this ring a bell, mate? Does this ring a bell? New smooth jazz, instrumental, And some of the greats, 1962, Charlie Bird, Stan Getz on the sax. Super cool for Saint-Tropez. Just sitting there watching people and having that cafe. So, Ange, tell me about these flowers we have on the TV show today.
You mean these beautiful flowers, don't you? They are called delphiniums. They're not actually from our garden. They are very beautiful, though. I couldn't grow something as lovely as that, could I?
Well, not yet, you can't.
Not yet.
Why not?
Well, I'll take some seeds and we'll see where we get. But no, they're beautiful. But they don't smell of anything, which is a shame.
Oh, well, I'll check that out soon. What are they called?
Delphiniums.
Yes. And where'd you get those from?
Aldi.
Well, Aldi's great.
They're so beautiful. I couldn't resist them. I thought, wow, look at those. There weren't many there, and they were more expensive than I usually pay, but hey.
Girl, you've got showbiz written all the way through. I'm going to take you Hollywood. You're going to meet Judy Garland. Yeah.
Judy Garland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Showbiz, that's what people used to give their flowers, wasn't it? Judy Garland. You've heard of Judy Garland, haven't you?
Yeah. The show must go on and all that.
Yeah, you know that song, don't you? Over the Rainbow.
Yeah, somewhere.
Over the Moon. That was Over the Moon,
That
wasn't
was everything.
it? This is the late Duncan Miller. The great, late Duncan Miller, who died in May 2022. That's High Sierra from the Coming Through album. Been planning for years. I just love what he did. Nice guy too. Did me some lovely recorded messages. Hello?
Rod, this is Steve. I live on the Gold Coast of Australia and also Central Coast, California. I listen to you from both countries, both locations on TuneIn. Thanks for your brilliant broadcasts and podcast. We really enjoy the music to wind down at the end of a long day.
That's Steve, the Gold Coast, on Best Smooth Jazz. us at bsj.fm, or the main website is at bestsmoothjazz.com. I love it when people send us special messages and little jingles too, like this gentleman a couple of months back. Just had time to play it now. Hello!
Rod Lucas in the Jazz Cellar, BSJ, Best Smooth Jazz. Angie Walker in the Wine Cellar, BSW, Best Smooth Wine. An incomparable pairing.
Very good, very
Thank you,
good.
sir. I don't know your name, but thank you and well done. Just been listening to Washington Bridge, Bonnie James. I'm going to play some Brian Simpson now on the Best Smooth Jazz. Jilly in Chicago, thank you. Well, the house that I'd really love in America is one that in the film Play Misty for Me, Clint Eastwood lived until Jessica got her hands on him. In fact, I think that was the house in which he did in that film, Play Misty for Me. And I can't remember the address, but it looks right over the Pacific Ocean. And I do it on Google Drive. And a couple of years ago, it was for sale. But it was just outside my price range.
Did you put in a cheeky bid, just in case?
Well, I didn't, no.
No.
You can't do that. I mean, if you love it, you pay a bit extra for, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it is lovely, admittedly.
When I do win the lottery, I will order them to leave the house.
Yes.
And make them an offer. no one
Can refuse.
could refuse.
And that lovely little garden, there's like little ponds there, wasn't
Yeah.
there, on the outside? And that,
And the rocks, it's a rock.
yeah, the view of the ocean. Mm.
Oh, yes. That house is fantastic. You're on Best Smooth Jazz London. don't you? Whoever you are, wherever you are, what you do, what you don't do, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. If you enjoy what we're doing here, we do it for free. It's my thing here. You're on the best smooth jazz. And we have listeners all over the place, as you would expect, including Brian and Brenda. Say hello.
Hello, this is Brian and Brenda from New Zealand, and we have just finished a hard day's work on a Monday and relaxing to your beautiful jazz. Keep it up, we love it. Cheers.
Cheers to you, Brian and Brenda, on the best smooth jazz. Now, sorting our stuff in my shed, dubbing things over. Came across this album from Dorothy Ashby. Dedicate this to Lydia. From the album in '68 called Afro Hopping. This'll get you jigging about with a smile, because nobody ever plays Dorothy Ashby. Worked with the greats, including the album Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life and stuff. Oh, love it. Who did you say that was, Rod? Rodders? That is Dorothy Ashby. Worked with all the greats. Billy Preston, Bobby Womack on the Poet album. Minnie Rippington, little R&B, little smooth jazz, little funky. Little Ramsey Lewis going on this as well from lovely Dorothy Ashby. That was Afro Hopping, 1968. Soulful lady. Well, soulful lady. Head of a time, Rick. Head of a time. On the harp. Don't you just love that? Rhythm Logic and Sweet Talk on the BSJ. We've got some wine going on the go today, which is nice.
We've got very nice wine, yes. Do you want to know what it's called?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to pronounce it. It's called Mimo Montanihi.
It's very berry.
It is, very blackberry, very plum damson.
In a nice way, it's like a blackcurrant drink. What's that one? Ribena.
It's not like Ribena. It's much...
No, I don't mean it in a nasty sense. Oh, dear. No, it's not so sweet as Ribena, but it's got that very
blackcurranty taste. And do you want to know what the country is? You're going to guess the country.
Turkey.
Nope.
I don't know.
No, it's Portugal. It's a red blend of grapes, and it's really lovely.
Yeah, there was a great programme on Portugal last night on Channel 5, actually. Looked very nice. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching it. Yeah. You must remember last night, mustn't you?
Of course, you are naughty to me.
What's his face? Bill Nye.
Thingy-majig, yeah. He was lovely.
Okay, you got people to mention?
I have got lots of people to mention because people have been very kind and generous and they're all in the chat room. Thank you, Alan, for your donation. Much appreciated. Judy and John are listening, as is Sally Terry. Pat Marion Jones, thank you so much, Pat and Marion, for your lovely donation. Murray, thanks for joining us today and for contributing to the show. Daniel is in Rio de Janeiro, and hi to Teresa.
Hello, Teresa. Hope you're well. You're smiling. Sit down, have a cup of tea, or one of those light coffees you make. I know I'm going to be cooking later. I can seal that too. Now, what am I playing here, Rodders? What are you playing? I'm playing Gene Page. Great arranger, producer, tune writer, worked with all the greats, including, of course, Barry White. This is Dancing in the Sky, Gene Page, from his Close Encounters album sometime. I just thought it'd be nice for Angie to speak over that. Go on, give it a bit more, go on, just a little bit, Rod. Dear Rod, I was listening to your podcast the other day and you played Gene Page. Well, he ain't smooth jazz. Well, don't worry about that. Just a little bit, won't it?
Just about enough, actually, I would say.
Are you being seriously telling me you didn't like that?
I know, I loved it, but just about enough, you know.
Yeah, it was.
People had more because you went back and did extra.
No seconds without, I'll tell you, mate.
I tell you what, Rod, you're being very naughty, actually.
You're on the best smooth wine, best smooth jazz, Vincent Ingala. BSJ. With Rod Lucas this end and Angie the other end.
At the other end, like bookends, aren't we?
Pushing the car, she is, pushing the car.
Supporting each other with some wine.
Now, what was I going to say? Who wanted Ronnie Jordan?
Ah, well, that was the very lovely Charlie Maple.
Charlie Maple. Oh, yes. We got a nice message from him a little later on. Best smooth jazz. It's all right here. Island Paradise, Ronnie Jordan.
This is Charlie Maple from Richmond, Texas, and you're listening to the soulful, contemporary, smooth jazz sound brought to you by the world's #1 DJ, Rod Lucas. Okay, Rod, show them how we do it on the BSJ.
Give me a BSJ.
BSJ, not as good as that though, that was lovely.
We got that in during the week. Charlie, who also asked for this particular tune, a great supporter of the best smooth jazz. He does donate to us as well. Island Paradise, Ronnie Jordan. What's going on?
Oh, a quick hello to Murray. Thank you so much for your donation. And Jimmy. Jimmy's in Ocala in Florida, and he's also donated. Thank you very much indeed.
Good luck to you. Thank you for being there. rodlucas at hotmail.com. RODLUCAS at hotmail.com. Hey Rod, you got any Marcus Anderson hanging around there? Well, we can do that. This is Care For You on the BSJ. Recent from Marcus Anderson, Care for You. And Sandy, yes, absolutely right about Wakana. We have played a few tracks from Wakana's super recent album. Got a slightly shorter TV show today because of events. And we will get around to doing more from Wakana. Now, I think Angie's going to enjoy this tune on the best smooth jazz. This sort of thing's all gets her going when she's baking.
I like
she's
it.
not often baking, so it hardly ever happens.
No, but Paulette is baking and she loves this sort of thing as well.
Well, she can do a jig around as well, can't
Well,
she?
she's doing brownie tarts with a cherry on top.
Yeah.
You'd like one of those, wouldn't you?
I certainly would. Oh, I could do it with a tart here now, especially one of those jam tarts.
Oh, lovely.
The BSJ, a little smooth. That for Sammy, Claire, Richard, Toyce, and to Isabel in southern Spain. They're Brits having a good time there. Fun-loving Brits in the sun, only on Channel 5, weekdays at 4:30. You love it, don't you? Well, I certainly do. Yes, thank you very much. Nestor Torres. And Smooth on the BSJ. A few mentions to get in here. Let's go to Ukraine. Hello, who's on the line?
Hi, Rob. Hello from Ukraine. Many thanks for BSG Radio and very good music. I feel so safety when switch on your channel and listen quality jazz. Hello from Ukraine again, Michael.
Michael in Ukraine, thank you so much. Best smooth jazz, London, England, welcome. Kaylee Manucci on the BSJ. Manucci, and You're My Reason on the Best Smooth Jazz. Kaylee Manucci, BSJ, Angie's here.
It's a special, special day in Brazil. So hello, Elaine. Your Daniel loved you. It's been very romantic. Lots of love to you from Daniel. Hi also to Dave and Morek. They're on holiday in Turkey, having a nice cool beer. And did you know, have you heard Norman Brown's new release, Sunset on Chandler? Remember?
Well, I played tracks from the album in the last few weeks, and I played one today, West Side Story, but...
yeah, Davin 0862 is just suggesting it. It's a good one to play.
Well, let's keep it moving, see what's going on. This is Neil's Middle Time, and Up and Away on Best Smooth Jazz. From the UK to Turkey, from New Zealand to Chicago. Rod Lucas's end. That's a Rod, not a Ronnie or a Robbie. Good that you're there. Jonathan, been too many years, mate. Too many years. I started when I was 14, but that was such a long time ago. Peter and Kirsty, thank you for your email from Sofia in Bulgaria. And to Trudy from Bearston in Glasgow, thank you. This is Vladdy Strecker. Taste of Love. It's a different kind of sax. Give it a go, Rod. Give it a go, mate. Hey, Sheila, thank you for that. Well, you should book me for your pool party, shouldn't you? I do pool parties, or I do any kind of parties. Well, most of them anyhow, if they're interesting enough.
Is that pool as in swimming pool, yeah?
Yeah. She's having a pool party and said, why don't I come along and...
And swim in the pool?
I don't want to swim in the pool, do I? I'm going to be the jock.
Oh, the DJ.
Yes. Thank you, Angie. That's quite enough from you. That's Vladdy Strecker and Taste at Life. Well, it's sort of different, isn't it? I mean, I like Vladdy Strecker.
I love Vladdy Strecker. I can't say it, but I like it.
What's going on?
Well, we're talking about the wine, aren't we, and how wonderful it is. And it is also very good because it's rich and fruity and it's got wild berries and a hint of spice. It's called Mimo Maltanihi. It's a red blend from Portugal. I'm not sure where, but it's northern Portugal. It's 13%. And from Aldi, it's only, guess the price, £3.79.
Well, and so it should be, because they're supposed to be cheap, aren't they?
Well, they are cheap. That's really good for a nice wine.
I know. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
I'd get that again.
You know, but Aldi is getting better with their wines. I thought they were a little samey at one point, but now...
But now the more of them you have, the more you're convinced.
So why have you never brought that back before?
I've never seen it before. It's one of their new ones. Yeah. I'm working my way through
I've got to tell you this, folks. Every time I want something, you know, like a nice jam roly-poly, not that I do, of course, or something nice. Did you know they didn't have any of that? Completely run out.
Yeah, like the Spanish sausage.
The recession is hitting the Western world. No, they didn't have any of that. What's that? Didn't have any bread. No, didn't have any egg butter either. Oh, no, you got that slap.
Well, you can't always have these things, can you? Because you're trying to be healthy.
What was that last thing I was trying to get you to get? What was it?
Spanish sausage. Spanish sausage.
Yeah, Spanish sausage.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's got Spanish sausages. The bloke next door's got Spanish sausage, isn't he? But the thing is that as soon as if she doesn't want to buy it, she won't buy it. She said, no, they've run out.
They didn't have any on the shelf, honestly.
Oh, she's so naughty. Now, you said Norman Brown, didn't you?
I said Norman Brown to you, didn't I?
It's amazing. Whoever wanted this, I had chosen this with the other tune that I played from Norman Brown's album released in March 2022. This is lovely. This is Sunset. Two of the best tracks on the album, but the whole thing's great. Buy and support Norman Brown. Download his tracks. Buy it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Unlike my good self, it's not worth it.
Well, you're worth an awful lot, Rod.
Yes,
to us
thank
all.
you.
Yes.
Shall I fade us out as we talk?
Fade us out.
Yeah, why not?
Goodbye.
What's for tea tonight? Anything interesting? Sunset on Chandler. Norman Brown from Let's Get Away From It All. Let's get away from it all. Frank Sinatra did that, didn't he? Let's fly with me, let's get away. Whatever. Who wants that?
Davin 0862. Hoping your name is Davin.
Well, I played it. He better make a donation to the show, don't
Oh, bless him. He's new, actually. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Good to have you along. It's a great album. Let's Get Away, Norman Brown. Buy it for a party, whether you invite me to host your pool party or not. Hello. Who's on the line?
Hello, Rod. This is Kimberly from Palm Beach. Love listening to your music. Have a great evening.
Kimberly, I will. Thank you so much. Hello, Russia. You on the line?
Привет, Род. Привет из Берлина. Мне очень нравится твоя радиостанция Best Smooth Jazz, и очень нравишься ты как диджей, такой классный, играешь очень классную музыку. Но одна просьба к тебе. Смотри, не пердни, когда ты так громко кричишь таким голосом в своей студии. Будь осторожен. Хорошего дня.
Thank you, Nick. In Russia on the best smooth jazz. London smooth jazz. TV watchers, you have to leave us early. For all sorts of reasons. We'll continue with another show on the stream in due course. You're listening to Eugene Groove and Tango in Rio on the best smooth jazz. It's been a groove and a half, but I haven't got around to playing your request or dedication. Leave me a message and I'll try and get it in on the next show. That's always a guaranteed way, as you've already heard on this particular show. I love that from Eugene Groove. I don't know why I don't do it more. rodlucas@hotmail.com. We've very much enjoyed it, as always, on the best smooth jazz. Angie's been working so hard in the garden, cleaning it up, moving all the pots and stuff around. I keep asking her to buy one of those big terracotta pots.
Yeah, but what would we put in it?
I don't know.
Well, it had to be a big plant and lots of compost.
Who's the bloke we watched doing the gardening?
Titchmarsh?
No, don't watch him, do we?
Curly hair. Monty Don.
Monty Don on the BBC Two. And he had two lovely big ones.
He did. What did he put in them?
Not much, actually.
No, exactly.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Can never win. The best smooth jazz continues on the audio stream of the best smooth jazz.